Hi, our names are Luke and Elena. We are moving, or in the process of moving, from northern Florida to southern Alaska. It's a pretty big dream, pretty drastic move for us. I was born and raised in Texas, so been used to the south, the heat, the weather, and life down here in southern part of the U.S. Elena was raised down here in Florida as well, so it's a pretty big change for us. We're looking forward to it, excited about it. I was raised in Texas, like I said, in a family with several children, so I'm kind of used to the big family thing and the activities and lots of change day to day in life. Our plan is to move up there. We've found a little place to live, and I'm a pilot and an aircraft mechanic, so our intention is to move up there, live with the people in and around them, and become part of them one day, hopefully. A lot of new things for us. A new job, new life, new church, new family activities and things to do together, but we're excited about it. Anyway, Elaine, you can tell them.
I'm about I don't know how many generations Floridian. My mother and her whole family were born and raised in Florida. And so I've grown up here my whole life, and I had begun to doubt the existence of snow by the time that I first saw it. I knew it existed, but I wasn't too sure that I would ever see it. So Alaska is definitely going to be culture shock for me, but I'm looking forward to it. I've always enjoyed raising animals, especially trying to grow as much of our own meat and dairy as possible. Also foraging for various wild foods, picking blackberries and making jelly and so forth. So hopefully we'll be able to do some of that up there, and like Luke said, be a blessing to the people in that area.
Yeah, our intentions are to move up there and just kind of have a change of pace, a different kind of life. We're both Christians. We love Jesus Christ, and it is our intention to share the gospel of Christ with people there, to be involved in the church and help with activities there, to be encouraged ourselves and all, just like we have down here in Florida, just in a different place. So it's going to be a new thing for us, a lot of new activities to do, a lot of projects to do. You'll see a lot of that take place hopefully in later videos on the channel here. The house that we purchased last summer, or I should say last fall really, we went and saw it last summer, bought it last November. It needs a lot of work. It's about 50% completed, so there will be more videos showing a lot of those things coming along the way as well. So the question is, why Alaska? A lot of people have asked that question. I would say God's placed it upon our hearts to go to a place where there's more ministry opportunities, more need for people hearing the gospel, and to have the message of Christ proclaimed to them. We're both Christians, and we desire to share Jesus Christ with all of those around us. We've done that in many ways down here in Florida, and we'd like to be a part of doing it with folks up there where there's less churches and less witness for Jesus Christ in that part of the world. So we both love more the frontier lifestyle, the activities that are involved, at least we think we do. I'm beginning to wonder if we're a bit crazy for going on this adventure. There have been a lot of preparation take place, a lot of purchases of equipment, trucks, working on trucks, getting the trailer purchased and loaded and ready, working on four-wheelers, bought a couple of four-wheelers that were used and need a lot of work, and hopefully can make those ready to be used up in Alaska. We both, as Elena said, we kind of like that pioneeristic mindset a little bit and feel like we'd be a good fit up there with a lot to be learned. There's a lot of things we don't know, definitely don't know a lot about Alaska. Hoping that some folks up there will be willing to teach us and help us learn it, and in turn we can be a blessing to them as well. Now the channel, what's the purpose of the channel? There's a lot of things that we'll see and be able to do. The intention with the YouTube channel here, I've never had a YouTube channel, never done it before. Elena has another one that she's a part of with a lot of the farm stuff that she spoke of earlier. It's a new thing for me, but I would like to be able to share with others some of the projects that we work on, the house, the four-wheelers, the trucks, sightseeing in the hills. We'd love to be able to jump on the four-wheelers or in the truck and load up and go out to the outskirts of town and up in the hills and and explore a lot of the things up there as well, and the beautiful scenery. It is absolutely beautiful in Alaska. Foggy, yes, we've already seen some of that and heard a lot of stories about there's so much fog and mist and you can't see all the ranges, mountain ranges all the time, but it's already beautiful. We've been up there. I've been up there twice. Elena's been up there once with me last summer. We went up the last week of August last year to scout out a place to live and work and how that should be. We found a little tax foreclosure house that God provided for us, and we were able to purchase it last November. And it does need a lot of work and fixing things up and completing the building project that the guy before us started years ago. So the videos will contain a lot of info about just our day-to-day life and activities that we find ourselves in. Elena will probably have a lot of things about food preparation and canning and learning how to grow gardens and stuff like that up there. We're taking our dogs with us, so the Border Collie dog breeding business that she's had down here and a couple German Shepherds that we've picked up since then are going along, and hopefully we can have some videos about that as well.
We're planning to drive cross country out to Washington, get on a ferry there and go across by the ferry. So that's going to be quite an adventure in and of itself, just getting there. We're looking forward to it, but we're also just a little bit anxious because it's a very, very long trip. And we have a very long trailer that is pretty heavily loaded, plus the 6 dogs, and the baby. So it's going to be quite an adventure just getting there. So we're hoping to take some videos along the way and hopefully be able to share some of that as well.
Yeah, there'll be plenty of videos about the trip. Hopefully we can just do some quick raw clips and upload those so people can see it. A lot of this will be, many of you are going to be family and friends that we know already, probably seeing this first and the following videos after that. Just kind of to document our trip and the things that happen, both the good and the bad. We're not trying to put on any fakes or fronts here, simply to show what happens and what we're able to do, how God blesses us, and the projects that we run into. There are, to be clear on a couple things, the channel is not about the ministry work or service work that we will be trying to be involved in with other people. We want to respect their privacy and keep all of that off. It's simply just to document what we do, kind of our activities and family adventures together. We're not asking for donations. We're not asking for any publicity with this. We don't want to try to make any sort of notoriety out of helping others in the midst of it. But we love people and we want to be involved with them in their lives, and we're ready for this adventure to learn new things and all kinds of different stuff up there in Alaska. So welcome to Last Frontier Adventures channel, and thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you later.